Hi guys, we're doing 8.8, which is find a part of a group using a unit fraction. Hopefully you did the interactive student edition already. I just wanted to give you a little bit of extra practice in the video. You are welcome to do this with me, or you can follow along in the video and then go do it on your own, or just go straight to the work if you feel like you have the hang of it. So this is number 1. And what we're doing is we're using a model and finding a fraction of a whole number. So in this case, we're trying to find what is half of 8. So they modeled for us here with 8 counters, and what we need to do is split the 8 counters in half and then figure out how many counters are in each half. Well, I know when the denominator is 2, that's halves, and that means there are 2 equal parts. So I'm going to take my 8 and put them into 2 equal parts, or 2 equal groups. So you might notice that that looks familiar from division. When we took 8 and made 2 equal groups and then saw how many were in each group, we ended up with 4. 8 divided by 2 equals 4. Well, figuring out the fraction of a whole number is actually very similar. You're taking the whole number, the total counters, and then you're dividing it by the number that is the denominator, because that's how many parts are in the total. So half of 8 would equal 4, because 8 split in half would be 4 in each group. All right, let's try a couple others really quickly. So numbers 3 and 4, also in 8.8. Number 3 is finding 1/3 of 6. So in this case, our whole number is 6. We're starting with 6. And we are going to split it into 3 equal groups, because that's our denominator. And we know that we're talking about thirds. So we have our whole right here, and we're going to split it into thirds. So there's a third, there's a third, and there's a third at the end. 3/3 for a total of 6 flowers. Well, how many flowers are in 1/3 of the 6? 2 flowers. And look at that, we know our answer is reasonable, because if you take 6 and divide it by 3, or divide it by thirds into 3 groups, you end up with 2 as your answer. All right, last problem. This time we have 12 as the whole, and we're splitting it into how many groups? Look at the denominator. This is 6ths, so we're going to be splitting it into 6 groups. Well, you should know that 12 split into 6 groups would equal 2 automatically. So I'm going to go ahead and write 2, and then let's check to see if this is a reasonable answer. If I split these 12 flowers into 6 groups, I should have 2 in each group. 4, 5, 6 groups. 2 in each group. So 1/6 of 12 is equal to 2. When you are setting up a division equation, think about the whole number divided by the denominator equals the number in each group.